Hello Wanderers, welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Alexandros of Crete, and we pick things back up here in Adrianopolis, and the grand tournament is taking place here. It is not a grand tournament of wrestling or any kind of martial combat, but it is a grand tournament of poetry, as you can see here on the screen itself, a poetry competition in which each contestant publicly recites a poem written for the occasion and is judged against all other entrants. I don't think we have any chance of winning this. We could try to focus on winning it, but the current we're not even close to qualifying. So I'm not super confident that we would actually be able to win this or even qualify. So I don't necessarily know if there's a lot of point to even trying. I think our efforts might be better off spent elsewhere in this grand tournament. As you can see, there's tons of different guests here. King Boris, Grand Prince Arpad, Prince Gavril, all the dukes, obviously. Many people are here at this tournament. So instead of focusing on triumph, maybe we could focus on one of the other options here. So recreation, we could lower our stress. We've got a little bit of stress, but I'm not too worried about that. Recruiting is probably where I'm actually leaning. We could get some new and powerful knights. We have a spare accolade that we can actually create, and I think a lot of our knights, we have a lot of disloyal knights right now. Not a big fan of that. So I would like to find some like really trustworthy, some good honorable knights, maybe ones that we can convert over to Hellenism. That would be the best option. We could try to murder somebody here. I don't know anybody here that we would want to murder, so I'm not too concerned with that. Seduction, I feel like we've got our hands full already with our wife and, you know, the emperor now in this case. So befriend, we could befriend somebody, perhaps even the emperor himself, gain even more bonus. We're already at 100 here, but there's no guarantee that we're gonna be able to keep our current relationship going. So we'll see how things play out, but I don't think I want to do either of those. I think what we want to do is to recruit. So we're going to confirm that. Yeah, we're not going to win this here. So recruiting, and we can look at these to see what may be our best chances to find some recruits. So here we could enter the village. We may get county control, popular opinion with the inhabitants, but we don't really care about the people here in Adrianopolis. If we go to the temple, that could give us some extra piety, which we might want. That would be kind of helpful. Tavern here can relieve stress. Tourney grounds would increase our progress to victory, so we don't need to worry about that. Artisan quarters. Merchants have installed themselves here. Maintain your artifacts, get new clothes, or improve your weaponry. We have 73. We might be able to afford something. The recital begins in 2 days. Let's go check out the artisan's quarters. Browsing the wares on display in the tailor's shop, I spy a carefully wrapped package among the piles of garments and sundries. Tailor happily opens it for me, carefully untying the leather bindings to reveal an exquisitely embroidered crest, the Pagamenos crest. Huh. Do me a favor, burn this, would you? Who is this guy? He is a bishop, just a kind of a random bishop. Listen, I'll take these, but no word of it. We gain erroneous identification here. We possess the crest of another house, giving them a great opportunity to mislead. Oh. Lovely, I want the Argeus crest. Gets a little extra renown. Oh, I see, and that would just last forever. There's no time limit on that one. So a little bit extra renown per month. That's not terrible. It's not a huge amount, though. No immediate effects. Do me a favor, burn this, would you? We gain... I don't really want to take a huge... I don't see why we have any reason why to act against this guy. I think we'll take the crest and get some extra renown. That seems to me to be the ideal option for our character here. Prince Gavril studied some other characters' techniques. Knight qualities. Who's... Oh, we just got a knight. He just decided to join us? Akakios the Navigator. Yeah, see, we wouldn't have made it into the recital contest. We are not a poet, guys. That is quite clear. So we've got a knight here. He's not a very good fighter, but he's got a decent amount of martial. So, and he is trusting, forgiving. So he's a decent guy, but a navigator, right? It's a master of the seas, so a good captain, perhaps. Perhaps we can place a bet. I have a bet to place. We shall, I suppose, try. How do we do that? Peering at the bookie by the tavern's dim light, I ponder the stream of odds as he shouts over the heads of the milling. Bosporios is the recital favorite, 4-1 on Bosporios. Simeon is an unlikely underdog. Prince Simeon. Where are you, Prince Simeon? Prince Simeon of Bulgaria. He is quick. He's quick and clever. Who are they saying is the Bosporios? Well, I mean, he is a poet, but he's insane. A lunatic poet. Lunatic pilgrim poet. Interesting. Who's this guy? I've got a feeling about this Theocharistos of Hypsei. I kind of like this Theocharistos. What are the odds on him? Pretty decent. Bosporos is the safe bet. Yeah, we wouldn't make much money. But Simeon is the underdog. No, you know what? Let's go with Theocharistos. I got a good feeling about Theocharistos. Let's spend some money, guys. Do some gambling here. So we will speed time up a little bit here. And we shall see if our bet goes well. The sun beats down as I watch the contest go on from my vantage point at the front of the crowd. It's far too warm today, or maybe I'm just overdressed. I am ruminating about this when I see an enterprising young merchant carrying a rundlet of some indeterminate ink drink on one shoulder, clearly offering it to passersby in exchange for coin. My mouth is instantly dry. If only I could get over there without losing my spot. I look around desperately for answers, but see only Vasily meandering back to his spot in the crowd, drink firmly in hand. Could I buy that off you, I say? Oh, 15! Small health boost, though, for 5 years. Perhaps if I'm quick. 44% chance of success. We get the drink, I'll just have to bear it. Parched for 5 years. So we would, if we don't have a drink right now, for 5 years, we're just gonna be thirsty. I mean, the small health boost, that's a lot of money, though. We don't really save that much money by trying this, though. Yeah, let's just buy it off this guy. All right. Bosporios is clearly winning. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So long as his nerve remains steady, a win is all but guaranteed. A single word out of place is enough to get the crowd groaning despairingly at this point, whilst pithy deliveries cause tumultuous applause. Spectators stamp their feet and cheer as competitors approach the stage, a feverish atmosphere well underway. There are precious few competitors left to go, and even less time. It all comes down to this. One last verse. Let's go. Trumpet sound. The crowd clamors. Competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. As a herald steps forward, his booming voice cuts out across the scene. After many trials and tribulations, and above all else, some truly spirited competition, we have our final three. In third place, the gutsy Count Marmay. In a close second, Prince Simeon. That, of course, leaves us with our victor, Prince Yakov. What? He wasn't even in there. Yakov. Well done. The best man won. Entertaining show of skill. Did he get, what did he get here? He will receive a prize. I'm curious to see what his prize will have been. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament, and the massed crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. Prince Yakov's mastery of verse saw them a worthy winner. I find myself I was unable to find any good candidates to join the ranks of my Eterie. I look forward to the next one. What a great occasion. Prince Yakov has gained a prize ring. Prestige plus 0.26, attraction opinion, dang. These prizes are pretty nice. I hope the Emperor throws more contests. Hopefully some fighting ones so that we can actually win those. Will we get to participate in anything else? Probably not. But there we go. So that's the results of this grand tournament. We are going to return, but first we were going to make that little stop over in Tarnovgrad. And we shall do so because we're going to gain a little bit of martial lifestyle when we do that. There's a little risk passing through these mountains, but I'm not too concerned. If anybody tries to stop us, they will end up on the end of our blade. On our way through to Tarnovgrad, we appear to have stumbled into a local food market. Everywhere, peasants and nobles of every culture and tongue clamor around exotic food stalls, the air thick with fragrances I have never imagined. My nose is drawn to a lowly stall stacked with a dish I can only dream of. I'm pulled out of my haze by the halting grasp of Zuhaira. Do not waste your palate on this slop, my lord. Bowls of stew are for peasants. We have much finer foods at home. Yes, but I'm not a peasant anymore, I think. How old are we now? We're 38, so we've, at least for the last 10 years, we have been living the life of a ruler, so, you know, we're kind of changing a little bit. But I am the despot, and I want my bowl of stew. We could gain a chance of a good meal, small health boost, lose 14 strength, or I can't believe I almost ate this garbage. That's 40% chance that we gain some bad traits here, though. Could gain ill. But I do... you know what? I'm the despot. I want my bowl of stew. It was disgusting. We ate a nauseating meal for 2 years. So we're feeling a little sick from that. That's unfortunate. Hey, Oracle. Oh, wow, he's an Oracle now. Oracle Nasir has finished the Convert Faith in County Task in Heraklion. Nice. That is awesome. So he is now our Oracle because we've gained our rank in the last episode. That is really good. So we can convert faith in Hanya as well. It's going to take, let's see, we'll complete in 18 years, so it's going to take a long time, but who knows, we might get some bonuses over the course of time to help along with that. So, but yeah, look at that. The first Hellenic county in the world, not the first one, but the only current one in the entire world. Heraklion, where we originally started, is now Hellenic. That's pretty good. That's going to give us some nice little bonus, I believe, to popular opinion, potentially. Yeah, so that is good. That is excellent. Let us return home. Anything going on here? Eteria of the Dragon needs a worthy successor. I mean, we know what happens when we don't have successors for him, so. And do we have potentially? We've got we've got one other accolade we could do. Yosef, does he deserve an accolade? Isiodoros, does he deserve an accolade? Eusebios, none of these men, like I said, none of these men particularly strike me as worthy of accolade. Maybe Mayor Boris, if he were to accept conversion. He seems all right. I mean, he's a eunuch. That's an interesting thing, but he's ambitious. He is a skilled tactician. His fighting's not that great, but we're gonna get him to convert anyways. But I'd like to get some better knights than the guys we have. What does he want? He wants a weak hook on us? We'll not bargain for his... we'll accept a weak hook. Hopefully that won't come to bite us. Our son Euphemios needs a instructor. This is our second son, the twins. He is curious. Okay. We could give him a learning education. Maybe instead of us, we could put him under the guise of, oh, well, our wife is it's very well learned. But Nasir, you know what? You can train under our oracle, Nasir. Perhaps Euphemios will become an oracle himself. We shall see. Stephanios, you can learn from our wife. Perfect. We can demand payments, but we won't get all the money for it. All right, let us return. Let us continue on our journey home. Oh, wow, look at that ship. That's a big ship you got there. Ours is much bigger than ours. I'd like to have it. So from here, where do we go? Well, we can probably do some more raiding. Potentially conquering, say, Napoli here. That might be a good option. Take that over and continue our expansion here in Italy. But we shall see. We did return home. Excellent. We're no longer sharing power with our wife. We are back in charge. And we do have a new perk to choose. We're obviously going to go for promising prospects because I would still like to get the best possible marriages for our children. We're still not going to be able to get anything with anybody Orthodox unless we get a strong hook. I would love to get a strong hook on the Basileus. We can't, even if we blackmail him, it's only going to give us a weak hook, and we'd be blackmailing him with the secret that we're his lovers, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But if we can somehow get a strong hook on him, we would be able to get ourselves, you know, perhaps our daughter married to one of his children, or if, say, his heir here has a daughter, we might be able to get a marriage there. So we shall see how that turns out. But like I said, I think it might be worth it to kind of continue to expand our power base here and potentially take Napoli. That's a good county. So we're going to declare war. We're going to take care of this as quickly as possible. Let's raise all of our troops. And I don't think this will be too difficult. He didn't have any. He does have an ally. Cosenza. How did you get an ally with Cosenza? Oh, they're Orthodox now? Interesting. How many troops do they have? All right, they've got a few troops, but I think that we should be able to take them both. Oh, and he hired some mercenaries. All right, we're definitely going to need to hit the Cosenzan troops before the rest of them arrive. I think we'll crush them pretty easily, though. Yes, Despotissa is pregnant. Excellent news. Yeah, so we're gonna take his army here. And that should be good. We'll chase them down if we can. We'll see where they run to. We'll see if they come back at us, and then we can maybe take them down one more time. We don't have enough money to afford any mercenaries. Any events here to look at? We captured Musa Sharifid. Can't get any money for him, probably, so that's all right. But we can call on our ally, King Helgi the Seer. He's so far away, I don't think that this would be particularly helpful, so I'm not gonna bother. Hey, look at this. We can reinstate an accolade. How do we do that? Inactive accolades. Appoint Hectorios. Hey, look at this guy. Unlanded. Oh, he's good. Who is this guy? Hectorios Limpidares. Brave, greedy, temperate. This guy is so good, and he's a blade master. Heck yeah, let's reinstate that one, and it goes back to that rank. Well, there we go. So we didn't lose it after all. You are going to probably fight in a lot of our battles. Okay, well, we should probably seek out a successor for this one if we can. I think we'll run into that same problem we had for it before, though. Yeah, so it wants Achai or Nasir to be the successor. Not gonna do that right now. I just can't. I can't risk those two guys fighting in the battles, because if they die like Gabriel, that would be a huge loss. So you know what? Let's end this siege here. Let's go and attack them. We do have the advantage, so I think we should be fine. We'll attack them here. We'll chase them down. Our troops are coming to us with some potential strategies, and we are very skilled. We know how to employ both. It's going to give us an even bigger bonus here in this battle as well. So here we go, going up against Cesare Senci. Cesare Senci, maybe? And that battle went pretty swimmingly. We're going to head over to siege Napoli down. With any luck, we will get them when they get back to their castle there. We'll catch their army outside of it. Any events? We wounded Sergios Spartanos. Our Isidorus was maimed. That's unfortunate for him. And Eusebios was wounded. So, a couple injuries and single combats were engaged in that fight there. Oh yeah, look at this. Once more, we're gonna get them before they have a chance to regroup. Oh, and we just destroyed their entire army. What? Look at that. Not a single man survived. Initial soldiers. One person escaped here. Or three of their knights. That's it. Everybody else was just run down and crushed. Yeah, look how many people died here. Athanasios, Sergios, Leon, they're all dead. Events. Gregorio Sortes killed Sergios Spartanos. Gregorio slew Athanasios. Eustratios slew Leon, and we captured Vyzislav. That was a rout. That was a rout and a half right there. We absolutely destroyed the Neapolitan forces there in that battle, of which I am most pleased. Obviously, Alexandros is one of the most skilled commanders probably in the world, so we are doing quite well. Never would I have thought that a man could have too much passion, yet it seems life has proved me wrong. Some days I feel as if my spare time is nothing but fantasizing about Basileus and having romantic dinners with Nicorette. For how long can I go on like this? These people will be the end of me. We must... It might break me, but what is life without passion? I don't really want to take a stress break here. You know, a few years have passed. I think, you know, our relationship with the Basileus here was something, a tryst, if you will. I think we're gonna let the Basileus go. Hopefully our relation will still be okay, but we're gonna take a massive hit, so it's gonna go down by 100 at the very least here. So we'll see. Okay, he doesn't hate us. And Eusebios' blackmail hook has expired, so that's unfortunate. We're gonna go back to swaying him. Hopefully he'll still accept our friendship. But Nicorette is our love, so what kind of names do we have here? Let's see. Anthemios, that's a decent one. Antonios, Bardas, Theoctistos, David, Eustanios. You know what? We have here. This is the only name we can name him. We're going to name him Gabriel after our good friend And just like all the rest of her sons, he's comely as well. So there we go. Ooh, an inspired person can be sponsored. Inspirations. Bartholomew de Poitiers, Frenchman in our court, has the weave inspiration. He is very competent in his craft. Sponsor inspiration. Do we have the money for it? We do. Let's try it. Let's get something in our court. Also, can we put anything in our courts here? No, we don't have any items. We don't even have banners, because I guess we're a peasant, so we don't even have court banners. Liege Regency ended. He must have gone traveling. Yosef died. What did he die? He died of cancer. That's unfortunate. Who's our new spy master? Somebody who doesn't hate us, please. Gariphilia? Yeah, alright. She doesn't hate us and she's decent at the job, so we'll put her in charge of that. Let's let this siege finish up and go on with our plans here. My vassal, Mayor Constantia, accosts me. Well met, liege. I've heard tell of your patronage of Bartomeu, the weaver. They say he is weaving something which truly captures nature's beauty worthy of a despot. Please take this gold and give it to him. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation of a masterpiece. Oh, well, thank you. How generous. Let us get a slightly higher quality, whatever it is he's making for us. Hopefully a court artifact that will serve us well. Siege is almost done with here. Siege of Napoli just about ended. He brought up some more troops, but it was not enough. We captured his daughter-in-law, Zene. Oh, she's a beautiful woman. Make her my concubine? Well, you know, perhaps this woman is brought to us. We are infatuated by her beauty. Perhaps we would make her a concubine. There we go. She hates us, obviously, for that, but such as it is, we were just entranced by her beauty, so let's enforce our demands here. Take this land. Napoli is now ours. And there we go. We could start handing out some titles. We're at our limit here, which is good because we've got a lot of sons, so we've got a lot of titles to share among them. Yeah, our kids are our sons are gonna have a lot of titles here, so I don't think we'll give out any titles just yet. One thing I do want to look at, where is Gabriel's daughter? Was it? No, it wasn't you, although you have really good traits here. You are the daughter of Eulanios. Comely, intelligent. I mean, I'm almost like tempted to arrange a betrothal between you and one of my sons. Like, for example, Prince Bosporios. It's not a high-ranking marriage, but he's one of our, I think, what is he? He's our third son here, fourth son? I don't know, third son. I think getting him just a good marriage with one of our knights' daughters, I think, could be fine. But let's see, I wanted to find Gabriel's daughter because I wanted to get her a good marriage. Here she is, Nicoletta. And like I said, I want to continue Gabriel's line. Oh, you know what? We should marry. Yeah, here we go. Hectorios. He's a good guy. This Hectorios. Actually, we don't know what he looks like, so I'm gonna go into the barber shop. We're going to remove your headwear, good sir. No, don't put on a crown. No headwear. Oh, there he goes. He's a good-looking guy. Yeah, there we go. How about you? You two can get married there. You know, we're playing matchmaker. That's just part of the job. Nicoletta, there we go. Arrange a marriage between you and Hectorios Limpidares. Excellent. So the line of Gabriel will continue through his daughter and in the house of Limpidares. And if we can, we're going to try to give him some land with which to continue that line from. So there we go, making sure that the lineage of our friend does not die out. Yeah, I don't want her to hate us, but I don't think we really have much choice there. We could sway her, but we're already swaying the Basileus, so we'll try to sway the Basileus a little bit here because I don't want him to start hating us. But we'll maybe sway our concubine later on. Or seducer? Romance? Yeah, alright. Who knows? We shall continue that in the next episode. So, until then, thank you for watching.